Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sound Therapy, where we learn the fundamentals of music and sound therapy, also known as vibroacoustic therapy, and we deep dive into the true science behind it. Learn the hows and whys of why most practitioners today are actually doing it wrong and they are failing. Learn how to avoid the common traps and pitfalls based on conspiracy theories, bad information, and self-described new age gurus. Become your better self today, a more relaxed self, a more confident self, an awake, alert self, a self with improved memory and cognitive functionality, the self you aspire to be. Awaken your inner self and discover the best of you still sleeping inside of you. Start your music and sound therapeutic journey today. Sign up for free Sound Science newsletter, where we all start off with learning the sound of silence, a series of breathing techniques that become the foundation for all the others to follow. Find out why today. Hey guys, so I'd like to welcome everybody to the new Sound Science, where we're going to discuss in depth things like solfeggio frequencies, Tartarian church bells, carillons, and their real purpose. But we really, I want to let everyone know and go into detail into the solfeggio frequency and healing frequencies, the Tartarian 432 hertz versus the modern day 440 hertz. What's the difference? Does it really matter? And we want to discuss the ancient, right, and the modern healing techniques of music and sound. This isn't hyperbole, and this isn't fantasy, and it's not sci-fi. This is reality, and it's been used since the beginning of mankind. And of course, since we're going to be cleansing and bathing ourselves with sound, we want to discuss noise pollution and the things that this world brings to it. This episode here, we're going to focus on the sound science and why I decided to create this blog and this series of YouTube posts, mainly because I'm seeing so much disinformation passed on the internet about magical frequencies and healing frequencies and solfeggio frequencies that I had to, as a musician, I had to look into this myself. And the truth is always actually more inspiring and more amazing than the stupid conspiracy theories and falsehoods and disinformation that is currently being spread around. So with that, I decided that this was a great topic because I've used sound and music my entire life for healing and for therapeutic reasons. In the beginning, I didn't even know I was doing it. I just knew it would make me feel better. And so I continued down that path. All right, well, without further ado, let me read a little bit of this here. And by all means, if you guys have questions or comments, drop them below and we will continue this conversation. And if you really want to get involved in the conversation, please sign up to the newsletter and subscribe today. The advancements of our era have ushered in a revolution of new technologies, products, ideas, etc. And while these advancements will continue to advance, the other truth is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So sometimes we overlook the fact that we actually did certain things better in older times, right? That now no one even remembers. When all the artifacts and remnants of ancient architecture are left and we're just looking at them going, what did they use this for? How was this made? Where did it even come from? Yet these remains paint an enormous picture of ancient societies that were practicing and doing things that are now forgotten mysteries to mankind. We're all we can do is postulate, right, as to what it was all about. Some things, however, transcend through all the ages and were perfect from day one. You've all experienced that, where when you did it the original time, or when you saw something for the first time, the essence of it was so perfect, nothing could top it. We have the benefit of taking the best of the old world and combining it with the best and the latest technology that mankind and science has created. And we are now, as a species, performing what was once considered miracles, make-believe, and outright magic. We now have the tools at our disposal to do the research and development needed into subject matters that were once considered esoteric or taboo. One such subject matter is the healing of the human body by the use of sound. This is just one of the ancient practices that mankind as a whole has amnesia about. And this knowledge was kept at the top, and it seems that over time was either forgotten about or not transferred down correctly to the masses. In other words, the high priest would retain the knowledge, the kings, the powers that be would try to keep this knowledge as esoteric as opposed to exoteric, right? Exo meaning what you give out to everyone, and eso what you keep to yourself. So over time, this knowledge, for whatever reason, the person retaining it, people retaining it, passed away, wrote it down somewhere, got lost, got destroyed, maybe in one of those libraries that got burnt down prior to them taking it to the Vatican. But you know what I mean. For the masses, this knowledge has been either lost or forgotten or intentionally avoided. And that's something we need to consider. That it wasn't just lost. We didn't just creatively get amnesia on the subject, but it was intentionally withheld from us. And this is just one of the ancient practices that mankind as a whole, right? And so has forgotten about. And either way, this knowledge has become lost to all of us. And what makes it worse is the inepts and the charlatans have come out, further murking up the truth of the real hidden knowledge and of healing through sound and vibrational forces by making it a hocus pocus magic show, and making it all foo-foo. The ancient Vedic knew and taught this to all. And originally, and at the heart of it, the Bible always was a metaphor for the human body, and its teachings are really about taking care of that temple, your holy temple. But that is a topic for another day and another post. Science and fact have become the driving force for modern medicine, and huge advancements have been made because of this. One such field to see scientific advancements is in the field of music and sound therapy. For ages, ancient civilizations seem to know something modern civilizations forgot. But we are now remembering and getting that knowledge again. The advances in science for sound and electromagnetic healing are the driving force behind the treatment of such things like cancer by using sound frequency in the form of radio waves, as in radiation therapy, to get rid of tumors. That's not hocus pocus. We've been using that technique now for a while. Currently, doctors and scientists are working on safer ways of healing with sound and frequencies without the side effect of the current methods. Since this is a field that at the heart of it goes back to our beginnings, it seemed fitting to devote a newsletter about it to keep everyone up to date with all the new music and sound therapy advancements that are being made daily in science and technology. So if this is something you are genuinely interested about, then please come on, subscribe to the newsletter and join the discussion, because this is something that I believe there's a real reason why they withheld this information from us, while at the same time using the church bells, using the carillons, and using sound overall to social engineer society. So again, it's the war is between the adepts and the inepts, and those that know and those that don't know. And I think it's time we all knew. So I'm going to drop it off there, and I will catch you guys on the next one, because this is a continuing series. There's a bunch more. We haven't even begun to touch the surface. This was just a brief hello everybody, welcome to Sound Science type of post. And to get into the nitty gritty, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to the newsletter over at my website, and join me in this journey. I will be offering a master class in solfeggio frequencies for anyone that is interested in learning the true nature and how to actually use real solfeggio frequencies for therapeutic reasons. Okay, guys, and with that being said, I will drop it off there. So thank you again. And again, don't forget to hit the like button, the share button, all those other buttons you need to do. Why? Not because I need to ask you, but because it really does make this channel grow. And we need to get this information out there, because there's so many people suffering right now, right? They're taking prescribed pills, medicines that we don't really know what's in them, right? And it's just anything you consume is look at the side effects. The side effects on every single one of those, right? Because you're consuming something. Well, we consume noise as well. We consume it 24 hours a day. See, I'm getting off topic here. I actually have all of that in another post, and so that's why it's going to be important to check back again. Catch you all later. See ya.